on, folks? Welcome back to another video. We are starting the day off well. We got to get to hustling because we are going to try to shoot another deer in the backyard today. Yes, but we're not going to the same spot. And I shot my very first ever compound bow archery deer of my life. I just got a bow for the first time this year that I could actually shoot and not hurt my shoulder. And we got a doe down. Now, wasn't the biggest doe, but I'll take it. I kind of wanted it just to get my feet wet here and get a deer under my belt under the archery. But it is now muzzleloader season. As you can tell, I'm wearing some orange, and Bucks does have safety hunter orange gear. We've got vests, we've got hoodies, hats. We've got all sorts of stuff over at buckshunting.com. If you are a deer hunter like myself, whether you're just getting into it or you are a wily vet, I promise Bucks has the gear for you. Super dope apparel. We've got grunt calls. We've got all sorts of good stuff for you over at buckshunting.com. So get geared up. If you're like me and you're about to go shoot a pew and you need to wear orange legally, I have to. You can rock some safety orange. But like I said, today's muzzleloader season. I have a really bad love-hate relationship with muzzleloaders. The hate is 98% of it. I hate them because I can't get them to be accurate. Mine suck. Mine's also a $100 Walmart muzzleloader, literally $100 from Walmart. But my love comes from the fact that it got my very first buck right at this time last year. Last year, early muzzleloader season, I shot my very first buck, and it happened to be in the backyard, and it was a nice size buck. So we're going to try to duplicate that tonight, but we have to get the muzzleloader hitting the target. The one thing I hate muzzleloaders. We'll walk it through with you guys. Before we jump into it completely, if you guys want to see the complete uncut version of today's video, which if we end up shooting a deer, we'll include the gutting process and how to process it, and maybe some curse words here and there. The uncut flair that YouTube does not like, you can see over at Guggen Uncut. It'll be linked down below if you want to go check it out. That's where we post all the uncensored stuff and you get early access. We have giveaways, FaceTimes, we give away guns every month. Yada yada. Guggen Uncut is where it's at. But where I was talking about is we got to get this thing sighted in. I'll show you how muzzleloader's working. Every time I grab one, I feel like I need to yell, "Hear ye, hear ye." Every single time. I feel like George Washington running around this sucker because it's black powders. There's smoke everywhere. It's pretty barbaric in my opinion. I don't know if barbaric's the right word, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's old vintage way. And Jordan, you said you rock iron sights, so that's even more hear ye, hear ye.
Yeah, that's
like,
back in the day.
I feel like you need to put tights on and dress like George Washington. Get some. I think he had wood teeth and the curls. Hear ye, hear ye. And you gotta just drop instead of that. Hear ye, hear ye. I might do it today. You might see some hear ye hunting. Okay, put that shit on a t-shirt. So we are gonna try to get this thing sighted in. I've got my target way down range right at 100 yards. And here's our shooting setup. We got lawn chairs. We got the pod to keep everything stable and steady. We put the bore sight on it, and right now the scope is off. So I'd say let's load it. Let's shoot it. I'll just aim center mass. If we miss, your guess is as good as mine. I think that's what happened last time. I think I kept missing, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm weak. If I miss, I guess just go off of what we saw on the laser, which is it's actually shooting low right, so we need to go up and left is what we need to go. So we'll get this thing loaded. I'll show you guys how this thing works. It is the most complicated thing on planet Earth to get this thing going. So if you're a muzzleloader guy, bless your heart, because this sucks. So this guy goes first, no?
Yep. Then your
bullet. So so this is a 50 cal. Speaking of 50 cal, it'd be so much easier if I just go grab my Barrett. So much easier. I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding. It would be easier, but I think I should coyote hunt with the Barrett. You guys have to let me know what you think. Barrett, probably have to go with the coyote. So here's your bullet. It's a giant hunk of lead. It's got the yellow tip and some yellow. This thing just, I hate it. I hate it. I freaking hate it. So this sucker just goes in like that, eh? And that's where this guy comes into play. And at any moment, I feel like it's gonna explode in my hand as well. So you take this thing. Like, tell me how this is safe right now. Tell me how this is safe. No, you got it.
Tight fit.
No, you got it. Okay. So you take that, and you take it's called the ramrod. I'm just making that up. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Really? Okay. And then you go all the way down till it just feels tight, right? That felt looser than it should.
Kind of scared.
I mean, she's in there good. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah. We're going to go with it. So right now, there's just black powder sitting in there with a 50 cal that I'm looking down the barrel of. So this is good. All right, so now, break it. This is your primer. So that's how many times I've shot this sucker. And I've killed one deer, so that's not a good ratio. Sucker goes right in the back, just like that. She's ready, right? Here's what's gonna suck. I'm gonna start shooting it. Because, the biggest thing, like, that took 12 minutes. The other bad thing is, like, you have to clean it. Do you do it every shot or do you, like, every two? I've always heard you do, like, every I've heard 2 and 3. That's what's gonna piss me off, is if I miss the target completely twice and then have to, like, adjust it and miss it again. You're gonna see me get angry here, folks. So this better just hit the freaking target. Ear pro'd up, baby. See if we can hit the target. I doubt George Washington had one of these fancy suckers, I'll tell you that much. I'd definitely beat him in a sniping battle. Alrighty, folks. How are we feeling on this fine morning? Oh, it has to be on fire, I'm pretty sure. Ready? Why would they make you go on fire first? They're trying to kill me out here, I swear to God. All right, boys, here we go. Fire in the hole. Ready?
Yep.
What happened there? That was not a gunshot. Dad, I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure your bullet's laying like right there.
How'd that happen? This is why I don't like muzzleloaders. You're gonna die at some point. I thought it was because the bullet got real loose. The bullet should be tight all the way down. The fact that it slid down so easy, I'm guessing the pressure of the powder went around the bullet. I think my bullet just went. Why is this a method of killing an animal? Like, I don't trust this thing now. I feel like I did it all right. I don't remember doing anything different last time. I guess we'll try it again. All right, folks, here's the conclusion. Powder was stuck together. I didn't think about it, but this was last year's powder in the gun room that has moisture because it's in a shop. So we changed powder to brand spanking new. I just bought it. And then we're changing bullets to, what's this one called? Power belt. Shout out if it kills a deer today. Stick that in there. So if that happens to you, I'm guessing it was moist powder. So it just didn't, I don't know, ignite fast. I'm not sure. So go ahead and push this sucker down. Oh, yeah. All right. I mean, that's as tight as it gets there, son. All right, powder. No, primer. Hopefully, primers can't go bad, eh? Because these were last year's too. Because I couldn't find any for this year, so hopefully it's not this. Let's try one more time. All right, no. It missed, didn't it?
Yeah. Only thing is, because I'm behind you, the smoke, I can't see.
Yeah, you can't see.
It's ripping through the trees or not.
You're positive, no hit, right? So should we trust the bore sight then? I would say it's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
You want to toss it here? I'll throw it on and get sighted in. Let's try it. Maybe the bore sight will save our life. Did I mention I hate muzzleloaders? Like a lot. Now it's like, oh, now we got to clean it. Sick. We're on, baby. If this works, shout out to the people that invented this thing. It's a bore sight. Magnetic, shoots a laser. It's supposed to at least get you on paper. Because right now, we ain't on paper. So let's go ahead and reload and see if we can hit the target. All right, we're reloaded, boys. Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
I hit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I saw it shake.
Yeah, I did. I hit it, bro.
That's a dead deer.
The bore sight, bro. Saved our ass. It's a little,
touch left, right.
It's a little left. Left low.
Yeah.
I'll tweak it a little bit. I'll take my time on it. I was just aiming center mass. I'll take my time on this next one. Oh, that kicked like a freaking mule. All right, boys. Here we go. She's cleaned. I'm going to try to take my time on this shot. Let's get after it. Is it right where the other one hit?
I think it's right around it, yeah.
So this was the first one. I was aiming here. And so I said, go right and up. And it went way right and down. What do you do when that happens?
Reverse it.
Back it up, Terry. Not exactly what I was hoping for. One thing I noticed. Now, I could be just totally stupid. But when I put that bore sight on it, and the bore sight was left, I had to crank it right. Is that normal?
Yeah.
But if I want that to go right, I crank it right. I wouldn't crank it left.
See, this is when I get in the bind.
See,
like,
I didn't go to school for
you
this.
follow your shot. So if you're shooting left, follow it left. Right.
That's how I did with the laser, but the rifle, I don't think you follow your shot. And I didn't follow my shot. The laser, I did. The laser, to get it to go, I had to follow where the laser was. The laser was left, and I had to go right to make the crosshairs go left to the laser, to match the laser. I don't know what to do. Do I just crank it back to where I had it, or? This is why I hate muzzleloaders, because it's going to be dark by the time we get this damn thing figured out. Alrighty, folks. Orange Army, assemble. You big muzzleloader guy or what?
Honestly, after today, they could go.
I feel like it's me. It's gotta be me.
No, I'm the same way.
But I don't know. Like, I feel like, again, I'm not the sharpest shooter on planet Earth, but if I were to go grab my 6.5 Creedmoor, I could hit the head on that target this big 10 times straight, guaranteed. No questions asked, pal. So we've got Pew Strap and the Ghost Getter, the deer quiet stalker killer. But we've got shooting sticks ready, cameras ready. We have minnows. What that has to do with deer hunting, I don't know. A lovely subscriber, he sent me some minnows. We'll talk a little bit more about that once we get down to the cabin pond. We're gonna take a stroll. If we see any deer along the way, we're gonna put a stock on. But the goal is to head towards the cabin. We set out some cameras, and last night around 7, right now it's about 5, we saw some up on the ridge, basically where we could shoot them from the loft window if they're still gonna be there. And so all the other cameras we have, if we saw deer, they were early. And this was the only one that actually had them coming in late. Anything on the food plot? That's where I shot my bow archery deer. case you guys missed that video. But we're going out. I want some big mature mamas. The ones on the plot were little. I shot the biggest of the 3, but the other ones were like still fuzzy. So probably not a good strat to take out. Not trying to harm the next generation, you know? But we're gonna cruise out. Keep on the lookout. We got rangefinder and vine. Oh yeah, let me keep this. Not that it really matters, but just you never know. But look at, tell me that's on fire, my guy. Sheesh, official. All right, so we're gonna cruise quietly. If we see one, like jump out. I got shooting sticks, put a stock on them. But the goal is to make it all the way down to the cabin without being spotted. Dump some minnows in the cabin pond. Chill up in the loft and wait for Big Sheila or Big Bertha or Big Jimmy to come out right at dark. Lay down the hammer. After shooting 18 times with the muzzleloader, I'm about 80% confident in my shot. It's just one of them things. The last 3 that I hit were really close, and the last one I hit was right where I was aiming, right in the face. So it's like, if I can just duplicate that, life will be good. Anyways, you guys stay tuned. We made it, folks. We saw 2. Was that at least 2?
At least 2, yeah.
We're gonna quickly dump these minnows in the pond quietly. Hide the go-kart. This is a go-kart, golf cart, and then get in the cabin and hide. HugeShotTheMinnowPlus.com for the hookup. Big old juicy minnows. Why I'm doing this when we're deer hunting? I don't know. Well, I can't say they're all alive, but some of them are. Here we go, boys. That's not a minnow. Bro, see how big they are?
Heck yeah.
Oh God, yeah. That'll feed them up nice. What it's feeding, I don't know if there's any fish in here still. Look at all that. Holy crap. I don't know how many minnows are in that bag. That is crazy. Bombs away, fellas. All right, now let's get to hunting. I made it. All right, I gotta get the power on. We got solar in here now. Check this out. Why does it sound like that?
It's kind of like...
I didn't say the electrical is perfect, but it's in here. We have a hot ground somewhere. When all the power's off and you're wiring it, you still get shocked. It's not good. I know some of you guys were like, Flay, that's not something to joke around with. I'm not joking. I need to get somebody out here to fix this sucker. But the lights work still. As long as you don't touch anything metal, you'll be all right. I don't think that's supposed to sound like that. Definitely not supposed to sound like that. We'll just be done with that. You think they can see these lights? Should we kill them?
Maybe kill the top one, or is they all connected?
Well, we can kill all of them. I don't know why that one's still on. Oh. No. Oh, this guy just... He's a freelancer. He doesn't follow the rules. Yeah. I mean, I guess we don't need the lights. The deer should be coming from up there, though, so let's go up to the loft. Oh, I forgot there's a bed up here. Nice. I don't know why I'm whispering as if these deer have sonic freaking hair. I'm inside of a building right now. That's what we're shooting though, from the loft. I've had this dream for over a year now, folks. Hopefully tonight's the night. Here we go, boys. Yeah, I don't know who put that window like that, but right over there, that's where Big Sheila's coming from. I'm probably gonna have to, it's gonna be tough. Cause I'm gonna have to shoot above. Unless, let me see if I can, you think I can rest my gun on it, on the window? I think this glass will shatter.
Percussion-wise?
Yeah.
I don't know where to find that one.
This is not very far. Let's see. 74 is the furthest it could be. Where they were last night, 46. I feel like I'm honestly pretty steady like this.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You're kidding me. Who brought this guy? There's like a 4% chance I shoot something tonight. This window just, it needs to be just a normal window. This, I didn't buy this. It came like this and it's stupid. If it stayed and didn't move, it might be all right. Well, we're set up now. Now it's a waiting game. We're set up. Shooting out the freaking window. Maybe literally the window might get shot out. I don't know. But now we wait. They didn't show up. They knew something was up. I'm surprised because they came in last night, right at this time. but it's getting dark outside. Too dark to where I don't feel comfortable taking a shot. I mean, I could barely hit the damn steel at 2 p.m. broad daylight. I'm not trying to take a sketchy evening, almost at past sunset, 30 minutes past. You get dark AF. But we got the loft strap figured out. I mean, this was the setup. It looks cool. They didn't show up, so I think the plan is to retreat, pull up the cameras, see where the deer, where were they tonight? Because we have other cameras. We're going to see them somewhere. They might have been on the food plot that I shot the archery deer at. They might be up in the hills. They might be by the RV camper. But since muzzleloader season is in, we got to get one down with a muzzy. It's when I shot my first buck last year. I know with it cooling off, the bucks are here. We got to find them. They just weren't at the cabin tonight. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Shoo! We got to be quiet here, folks. We are staking out right now. Backyard, literally my house right here. Backyard deck, deer hunting challenge. I've seen the deer walk this ridge here for the last couple nights. Took some time off from the cabin because we set up cameras and they stopped showing up, so we haven't been hunting. In the food plot that I shot, the one archery deer is right over there. So we're literally, that's my kitchen table. Is the height okay?
It's just a little low,
but it's okay. I think I can make it work.
We might put something. You need a booster seat.
Yeah, it is just a hair low. I think I can drop down 6 inches on this. I mean, if the barrel's on the blind, I think it's okay. So I'll drop it down. But here's our setup. We got the old muzzy. Got a new muzzy, so we got sighted in after 77 shots. It's hitting a 12-inch target. It's about all we're good for. Muzzleloaders are just not my friend. But we got the long lens ready, and we're all blazed out in our Bucks orange gear. Legal.
That's a good luck charm, right?
This is deer hunting at its fun. I was in the cabin earlier in this video, and I was like, man, this is how deer hunting should be. Because I literally can go inside my house, and then I'm like, oh, there's a deer, and I walk out. The problem is we got the freaking sun's core right in my retina, and I can't see a darn thing. So I'm hoping they show up a little bit later. I hope they show up entirely. And we've seen some bucks, we've seen some does, some fawns. My goal is a buck for sure. No fawns. I've already killed the bow one wasn't a fawn. It was maybe a 1.5, 2 year old. I don't know. She wasn't big. She tastes real good. But this one I'm going after kind of a mature Sheila or a buck. So
I'm hungry. You better get one down on the ground.
You think so?
Yeah.
Jake and I sighted this in all day, and I said, we're going to get blessed with a giant buck because we went through hell. If you guys shoot muzzleloaders, bless your heart. They're the worst invention.
How fast can you get your second shot off if you missed your first one?
I have to yell, hear ye, like George Washington did back in the day, and load in my black powder. But anyways, we're going to sit here and kind of be quiet. I mean, like, if they come on that trail, it's like 140 yards. Aim a little high and send one. We'll just get the old, we'll see. I'm feeling good about it. Like I said, the does have showed up a couple times. I wanted to shoot at the cabin. That was the plan, but they stopped showing up to the cabin after we went down there. I haven't seen them on camera, so I'm like, well, I can just shoot them from the back porch.
Please try again.
Are you out of your godforsaken?
On the roof, though. How cool that is.
Sniper.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, rifle season. We should crawl up there. Yeah. If you guys want to see rooftop sniper challenge, or that's my bedroom right there. We could shoot out the bathroom window.
Yeah,
we tried doing it with coyotes and it didn't work. But anyways, that's enough talking. This is the plan. If they come, the food plot's on the other side of that. So if we see them right over there, if we think they're in the food plot, we're gonna grab our stuff and we're gonna put a spot and stock on. Today's goal is to get a deer down in the backyard. So stay tuned. Day 69. We're still out here in the backyard. We've got the boys from Kentucky in orange. You guys excited? You think it's gonna happen? We've got like 45 minutes. Same strategy as last night. But what's weird is none of my cameras went off all night. None of them went off in the morning. But my cameras at the ranch have been going off tonight. And they weren't going off last night. So I'm thinking maybe the deer are going to get excited and start coming our way. But if we don't get one tonight, I'm lost. It's one of those things. You see them every single day and you're like, oh, I'll just get them tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. I'm like, all right, today we're getting them. And then they go extinct. You don't know where they went. So anyways, we're going to sit here for the next hour and hopefully get a deer down. Yeah, stay tuned. Boys, day 69, chasing freaking deer. Let's get it. All right, so we're in the backyard. We're gonna crawl up the hill. Usually, we're spot and stalking. We're not sitting on the back deck anymore. Usually the deer run the ravine, so there's a ravine on the left and right. So we're gonna go up to the middle. We have binos. What is it? Did anyone else hear that? No, that big boom?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
What was that? Gunshot? Someone's shooting our deer. Let's go. We have an awful wind, by the way. So, there's ravine that dips, but then this ravine wraps all the way up to the food plot, and that's what we're going for. We're trying to traffic them, but they've been hitting it in the middle of the night. So we need to catch them earlier, hopefully. If we don't see them walking this, they're gonna walk and they're gonna run this inner rim. So we might wanna skirt that side and peek over the ridge and see if we find any. right, there's nothing over the other side of the ridge. So the wind's blowing, it's almost more north now, huh? I think it's that front big storm coming in tonight. I think our best bet is to follow the property line, let our scent blow into the neighbors. Is that thunder? What is that, bro? Are we about to get KO'd or what? We better get going. We're gonna stay on the fence line and basically peek over and check all the draws, because all the draws run into the pond. You can see the pond is way down there. And we're gonna basically wrap around by the cabin and kind of just do a big flank and see if we can pop them as they're leaving their bedding area, trying to get to the food plot. But we gotta do it before it gets dark. Stay tuned. Up and over this hill where we've got a blind sub is where I shot my buck last year, so okay, it might get greasy, I don't know. We saw 2 deer. We came on the top of that hill. We saw the butt end of them walking. I don't think they saw us, but they're right around this corner. There's 2 of them. It's the reason why I don't freaking elk hunt. We're like 3/4 around my entire property. Never caught up to those does. They definitely know the deal's up. But good news, on our way back, the wind is right in our face and we're headed to the food plot. So if we have been low-key pushing deer on accident, they're probably gonna stop and grab a snack. Hopefully we can peek around the corner and whoop, bam. That's it, folks. I didn't want to have to do it to them. I didn't. I tried sitting on the back porch for a couple days, going in the cabin, spot and stocked my entire property. Now I'm winded. And now I remember why I don't elk hunt. We're sitting in front of the frickin' food plot. There's nothing wrong with it. This is where I shot my bow deer, which is great. We just didn't see a ton the last few days. We have a trail camera on the plot. Didn't see much. I'm starting to think my trail cameras are faulty because the amount of beds, meaning deer lay down in tall grass, which makes squished grass. There's lots, and they were shaped like little eggs. There's a ton of them, like 10 yards that way of the blind. And if you notice, the wind's blowing this way, and that would give them cover. So I think the wind was blowing like this last night, so that's probably where they bedded last night. I mean, they were fresh, like completely packed down. So obviously they fed last night at some point. But we've got a huge cold front rolling through right now, big storm. So I'm hoping, and it's supposed to rain at like midnight, which is when they've been feeding. They kind of went nocturnal on us. You said it was the moon, right? That's what your strat is? The moon?
Yeah.
So the moon. I think the rain is going to deter them from waiting to the point where now they should come here right at dark at the latest, if not any minute. So I'm ready. So you stay tuned. It's a doe. It's a doe. You ready? Yeah, freaking smart. You ready? That's good. Watch her. Okay, I lost her. Wow, my ears are getting it, son.
Dude, I can't hear anything out of this. What the? Bro,
I don't know. I felt good on the shot, and that was a massive doe.
Yeah.
Massive doe. I felt good about the shot. I was steady, put it right behind the shoulder. It was at 90. I want to say that was, what did it say, 95 yards? Yeah. This thing's sighted at 100. As long as this thing was true to the last time that I shot it, that's a dead deer. Things might get hairy trying to find it since it went up the hill. I wish it would have spun and went downhill. It'd be a lot easier to find. Wait, maybe give it, I don't want to bump it. So, you know, we're going to wait maybe 30 minutes and then go look for blood. If we find really good blood, we'll go look. If it's spotty, we'll probably go back and wait a little bit, and then we'll bring Lucy out, see if she can find it. You guys stay tuned. Dead bird, Lucy. Where's that bird? Where's that bird? Well, ladies and gentlemen, just took a, whoa, why is it warm, bro? It's warmer than when we left. We got a warm front after the cold front, and I'm not sure what else is going on, but you know we mean business when we got the freaking cleaning kit. We are feeling good about it. We rewatched some of the footage, and it looked good. Now, we couldn't see a whole lot because, you know, I'm over here like George Washington, hear ye, with some black powder, white smoke, whatever. Tough to see the impact, but when it was running away, we thought we saw a bullet hole literally right through the lung. Hopefully double lung, hopefully it's KO. That is the plan. See if Lucy can find. Well, we're gonna go to where we shot and see if we can find some blood. Look, she's sniffing. She is on it. You're going the wrong way though, buddy. Unless it she might have started this way and gone this way. Right here, pal.
Yes, sir.
Right there, buddy.
Oh, that's money.
Oh, dude.
She's ripping. Lucy, here, come here, sit. I mean, all right. Find that bird. Fetch up. Find the bird. Where's Lucy at? Good, bro. I don't think she's following the trail. Lucy, here. Yeah, she did not lock on that bud like she did the last time. If I was a deer, I'd probably go hang out down here somewhere. see his warnings up there so bad. But we saw the deer go that way. I don't feel like doubting my dog, but we saw it go that way.
Yeah.
She lost blood a long time ago. Yeah, she has not picked up on the blood at all. That's the problem. I might have to go back and retrace a little bit, but
Honestly, Lucy could have been right going up that
you
way.
think she skirted that way?
Yeah, because she went lateral for a minute.
Yeah.
And then came, like we saw her come into the woods on that film, but it's worth a
It's
shot.
hard to, like, not trust the dog. Let's go trust Lucy and see what happens. She's running up here, dude. Maybe it's up here. She's right. I gotta give her more than a honey bun. Oh my God, she was onto it, dude. No. She's onto it.
No. Lucy.
Don't doubt the dog, buddy.
Right, Lucy, where's that?
Remember this post? Remember that if we need to come back. What do you think?
Just trying to find this next little spot to see if it was gonna jump.
She was onto it, dude. Don't doubt the doggy. She got a better sniffer than me. Right, I got blood. Lots. Lots. Squirting. Squirting. We're on her, dude. We're on her. Was that bird, Lucy? You got blood?
Yeah, a lot of it right here. It's gotta be close.
She's got it! She's got it! She's got it!
Oh.
She's got it! Lucy, good girl! Good girl! Oh, that's a big mama. Look at the shot, bro. Look at the shot! Lucy! Dude, I was down and I was like, bro, it's not over there though. And you were like, just the dog.
I'm telling
and
you,
she
bro.
got it before we even crossed the hill. And that is big Sheila, dude. Good. Boys.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, great shot.
That's all lung. Let's freaking
freaking
go, dude.
Good work, Lucy. Let's go.
Good girl.
That's Honey Bun Central.
You got a lot more than a honey bun now, buddy. That was the exit.
Yeah,
So it tore her vitals up and then shot out. Yeah. She made it further than I thought, but as high up as that is, it means the bleed rate won't be, right? Her body will fill up with blood before it'll exert the blood. Yeah. So that can sometimes prolong it. I mean, she made it 300 yards. Yeah. I was like, that's big Sheila. Let's go. Oh, we're getting hella meat off of this girl.
With the old George Washington pole, baby.
Hear ye, mother. Let's go. Sheesh. I did not think it was over here at all.
She hit that hard. I was like, bro, we might want to just,
I know, I kept yelling at her. Now I feel like a I was like, Lucy, get over here. I know where the deer is, even though I don't have a nose or freaking anything that you have. She was like, Dad, you dumbass, it's over here. She got it. Woo! So exciting. That was a long adventure. That was the most I've grinded for a doe in my life, by far. Which isn't a lot. I know a lot of guys work a lot harder than me. I'm not acting like I worked super hard. But put a lot of time in for this sucker, considering I had does on my property every single night and then they just shut off. So we did what we needed to do. And for those of you guys that are watching this on YouTube, this is where things will end and we will see you back in the kitchen. But if you're watching this on Guggen Uncut, which is an app or a website, and it's linked down below, this is where we show you guys how to gut. And Luke's gonna do the honors of taking the backstrap out, you think, or no?
Yeah, we can do that.
Big backstrap, guys. So we're trying to up our game. The last one we ate the heart, which was great. We've always ate tenderloins. I don't think I've ever taken the backstrap out of a deer and then cooked it. I don't think I have. It's the first one for me. So
let's do it.
Again, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you want to see this kind of stuff, it will be linked down below. Guggen Uncut is where all this cool stuff happens. But not, we'll see you guys in the kitchen. Stay tuned. Right there.
Yeah, right through.
Right through the lungs, right there. 2, 3. Shoo, buddy. Big chunk of meat. This is what we're harvesting. Shoo! Look at the meat, ladies and gentlemen. That is delicious looking meat. We had this sucker marinating for 48 hours in Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and some delicious duck seasonings. We're gonna add a little bit more now. So been marinating. We're cooking the whole thing on the pellet grill. We're actually taking our time on this one, ladies and gentlemen. I know, boys, this is not panini worthy, okay? Normally the meals are, this is not. So we've got all meat and we've got the smoky barbecue here. We're gonna season half in all meat, half in smoky barbecue, so that way we can taste the flavor of each of them and see which one we like better on deer backstraps. So here we go. Go ahead and get that all meat on there, baby. About halfway, like that. And we're gonna come in with that smoky barbecue. We're gonna go with the other half. Ooh, oh, yeah. Yep. That's that good stuff there, buddy. Give her the old packing. Rub it in nicely. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the deal. It's crazy how much meat there really is on this side. That was a big old doe. I'm gonna throw a little bit more on her. Pack it in. Same thing. Oh yeah, that's it. And then, once it's packed in, give her the old flip. Do the same thing. Season this side. There we go. I'm making a mess. My wife's gonna kill me. All right, all meat on this side, and we are golden. What do you think about that? You like that?
Oh yeah.
That's it. Well, half and half. Take it outside and put it on the grill. Here we go, boys. Shee, look at that guy. I know you might be thinking, oh, it looks overcooked. Let it get down to room temp and it will be nice and dark. We've got all meat on this side, and then this side is the smoky barbecue. This just looks so, look at that, buddy. Dude, that was 20 minutes, bro, too. So, letting your meat rest is key. I'm impatient. What I'm gonna do is, I gotta make sure though, so this is just gonna be this is a free-for-all piece, because there's gonna be some mixed seasonings there. This is true smoky barbecue right there. I'll slice a few off for us. So we got smoky barbecue here. It's like just a massive beef tenderloin. That's what it's reminding me of right now. There's your smoky barbecue. I mean, look at the smoke ring on there, buddy. Jeez. All right, so you got a couple pieces there. Now this, again, same thing. That's a free-for-all piece. That's gonna have a mix of flavors. Right now here, this should just be all meat. Since you saw how I seasoned it. I just kind of went in. So I wasn't like super delicate, making sure they didn't cross seasonings. Now, if you add the two, you probably get a flavor explosion in your mouth that you're not gonna complain about. But for today, we're trying to figure out which one do we think is better. If you guys are out there getting deer backstrap down on the ground, which one are you gonna prefer? This looks so good. All right, I'll cut these up in little smaller chunks. I mean, I think we cooked it perfect. Took it off for like 130, 135. Like I said, you could definitely let it rest if you want, but I am an impatient individual when it comes to putting meat in my mouth. So we're going ahead and we are getting after it, baby. You want in on this, Luke? I guess you're not gonna know which one's which, eh?
No, I'm not gonna know.
How about we do this? There's one side, there's the other. You try them both and you just say right or left. So that way it's a little bit unbiased, because like I know what it is.
Sounds good.
All right, go for it. Pick your poison here. All right. Man, those turned out so
this
good,
one,
bro. Big old piece of meat.
That's a really tender.
Is it tender?
Oh yeah.
See, it seems like a little. Seems like a little top. No, not at all.
No.
Really? All right, I'll have to go in for it. I'll give my opinion after.
No. Tell me that's not super tender. That's good.
Boys. Ooh, the flavor's subtle. It's not.
It's not overdone.
Dude, you can taste that marinade a lot. That was good. It's not overdone though.
Okay.
I would say there's no game, zero in that piece. That like you would never know that was deer. And I think it has to do with we bled it out for 2 days and then we marinated it for 2 days. So that was a 4-day I don't know what you want to call it, adventure. Think about that.
Okay. First one was smoky barbecue, and then that one's the all game or
the all meat.
Yeah. Or was I wrong? Or did I just confuse you?
Now I'm trying to remember. No, I think you had it backwards.
I had it backwards?
I think so. I think you did. The thing is, I didn't season them like that crazy.
Yeah.
Because I wanted
both of them are really good. However you cooked that was perfect.
I don't think I put enough seasoning on it. Because it's like, it's there, but not super strong. I wouldn't say I didn't season it enough. I didn't season it to where like these don't taste extremely different.
Yeah.
This one's got a little bit more of like just a salt and pepper taste, like a steak. This one just has more of like of a barbecue taste, but it's not drastically different. I don't think.
It's because it's at the same, stuff. For
the marinade.
Yeah.
I think I like the all meat. It has a steakier flavor because it's got that salt pepper on it, like salt pepper garlic kind of mix. This isn't bad. I mean, talk about tender though. I'm like, we are plowing through. We literally just ate lunch and we're plowing through this sucker.
It just falls apart literally in your mouth. That's
Dude,
good.
I'm usually a smoky barbecue guy. I'll be honest.
The all meat?
I like the all meat.
It's good. See, I was going to say I like this one better, but I had them backwards.
Yes.
Because there's not like a clear difference. Maybe go, like if you wanted a clear difference, go more on the next one.
Yeah. We'd have to season it more. We could always season it after the fact, but you want to get in on this or what?
Let me get in on this.
I brought in backup because I feel like we need a winner here. You go ahead. Go ahead, taste. I will say that's the least gamey deer I've ever had in my entire life. By far.
It just feels so tender.
It's very tender. The least gamey deer I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
There's something, 4 days. 2 days. So put it in ice cold water. You want to put some salt in it, go ahead. And then overnight, the next morning, change the water. So like rinse it, clean it, put fresh water in it, let it sit for the whole day. If you want to change it one more time, you can. Then that next morning, you dump it out and you marinate it. We did Worcestershire sauce, a little soy sauce, and like literally, I think I just threw a little bit of all meat. It's very simple. But that's
so freaking
the
good.
marinade you can taste way more than like normally marinades. I don't know. For me, like marinades, I'm like, yeah, it's a marinade. I didn't really taste all that. That you can taste the soy sauce. It's got that like
it's got the flavor.
I gotta cut up a little bit more. Okay, did you have a winner on that?
I liked all meat. All meat was my.
I think the all meat's the best. Like to me, this just reminds me of beef and steak, not barbecue. To me, personally, you could turn it into a barbecue dish, I'm sure. But for me, I like a good when it's. I mean, this has the texture of filet mignon right now. Like it is very, very tender, very lean. There's no fat, and so like to me, in my brain, it's telling me this is steak. This would be a filet. So in my head, I'm not wanting a barbecue flavor, right? I'm wanting more of just a salt, pepper, garlic, traditional steak deal.
Exactly.
But I want a clear winner, so we're gonna over season these just a little bit, just to see.
Frick, dude, that was good.
Dude,
You could probably cut that with a fork, honestly.
like I don't know if that deer might have just been. Like,
Yeah, that might have been.
she might have just been ready, you know. She might have just been ready. But man, that was.
Daggone.
I've never had deer. Like I've never had even that. I will put that up against tenderloin any day of the week. Any day of the week. All right, we're gonna go in a little bit heavier here, just a little bit, and then we'll get some of that smoky barbecue in there. We'll see. So that way the flavor will be coming out a little bit more. So you'll be able to pick a clear winner. All right, go ahead and get in there. See what you're thinking here.
First. All meat.
There's a lot of flavor there. It's a perfect steak seasoning.
It literally just reminds me of a steak. I mean, it's so good.
It tastes like a fillet. All right,
Let's try this.
I gotta try the smoky. It's good.
It's pretty good.
It don't remind me of a steak though. The steak,
Kinda good, like
a good fillet isn't barbecue flavored, right? At least I don't cook my steaks that way.
All meat's the winner.
Surprisingly, all meat. Smoked barbecue was undefeated up until this
Still
point.
pretty good.
But when you're making a backstrap, you want to try it?
No.
It tastes like
It
beef.
tastes pretty good. You wouldn't even.
It tastes like beef. I'm serious. If you're gonna try anything that we've made, this is the one. Come try it. One piece.
One bite. Everybody
One bite.
knows
Everyone one bite. Yeah.
Try that.
Well, I gotta seize.
Bless you.
Did you just dump seasoning on it after?
Do you want a non-seasoned piece?
Well, you don't just put seasoning on it after.
We wanted the flavor. Here, I'll cut
Yeah.
you a freshie.
No, he had seasoning on there when he cooked it too.
Yeah.
So then why did you put it on after?
Because it wasn't strong enough for our liking.
It wasn't strong enough.
I mean, honestly, I think you're gonna like that piece better than that. But you do whatever you want to do. That seasoning's good. It's really good. It's literally beef.
Well, it's not, but
Yeah, but it is though. You will not know the difference. I promise.
It's super tender.
Don't. This is Squidward eating the Krabby Patty. You ever seen that? When he's like, "That's you right now."
I can't.
You can
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it. You mean cut it in smaller
It
pieces?
has a funny smell.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is the closest thing to beef that you can get without saying moo, okay? You got it. Go ahead. Look at it. It's just falling apart.
You gotta commit. You gotta commit now.
Yeah, you're already there.
Let's
Just
go.
eat it.
You're already there. It's already.
Why are you picking it out of your mouth as if it's not good? What is wrong with her?
No way.
Why doesn't she...
It's mean like it tastes fine.
Thank you! It's mental. She can't get her head wrapped around the fact that it's deer.
That was so good.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It tastes fine. I just mentally can't do it.
You got the thumbs up from her. That's a pretty good piece of meat. Anyways, hopefully you guys at home enjoyed today's video. If you guys shoot and harvest a deer, take out the backstrap like we showed. If you're watching this on YouTube, you didn't see how we did it. If you want to see it, go to GuggenUncut.com. Link down in the description down below. We showed you how to get this piece of meat out of the deer before you take it to the processor, and then we showed you how to cook it. And that is one of the first, maybe the second, wild game piece of meat Macy's ever tried. And that's saying a lot, considering I've cooked about everything. So for her to try this, it's gotta be pretty darn good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want any of the buck stuff that we were wearing in today's video, it will be linked down in the description down below. Get geared up for deer season. We'll catch you on the next one, and